here. Well, this is it. The 10 heroes that has been banned, the 10 heroes that has been picked as well for our first game in day 3.
It's looking very scary for Orange Esports. I personally like GEEKFAM's composition a bit better here with their dive. It's not that you can't really react to the dive placed by GEEKFAM here, especially the Kadita on the hands of Baloy. He's really going to try to shock you by hiding in the bushes and looking for the oddity plays. Meanwhile, for the Melissa, usually with the go-away, you're really good up against these engages that are set up, that you can see with the go-away. Now, what this means is Ambulance will have to predict when the Kadita is going in with her go-away, and it comes down to a game of prediction and a game of feinting for both of the teams, GEEKFAM and Orange Esports.
Well, enough talk here. Let's see some action. Land of Dawn, we go for our first game between GEEKFAM as well as Orange Esports. Neo, oh, you can see your early movements. Already trying to invade. Let's see. Will he commit on towards the jungles of GEEKFAM?
I don't think he wants to commit into the jungle. I think what he wanted to do was maybe cut the waves early on, but because GEEKFAM started towards that bottom side of the XP lane, it's not going to happen for Orange Esports, and it's a very good, wise decision for Neo as well to stay put and to stop that cut that he was going for early on. But here, if we take a look at the compositions, it should be GEEKFAM who have the early presence to play with the mid control that they have with Kadita and the Faramis, and obviously the winning lane in Paquito versus Benedetta.
It's going to be a very interesting matchup here, both side. Paquito and as well as Benedetta. Luke likes that Benedetta, so I guess he knows the weakness on that hero as well. And top side, a little bit action. Beluski to half HP. But now Subway will collect that lethal, no problem with Retribution.
400 gold lead just early on for Orange Esports, a very easily turned gold lead. Again, this early stage will most likely really start in the skirmish department and the gold lead department with the first turtle. Both teams are taking it slow. Baloy's actually playing towards the top side just to open up the map, acting as that vision. Jana though,
2v1 here, Neo. The dagger hasn't connected yet, so Neo will survive that one. But please do note as well that a boy is actually on that Purify, so perhaps that crowd control from Solo Aim, perhaps from Stormy as well, might be just negated with that Purify.
Here as well in the matchup, Melissa definitely has an upper edge here. Luke though.
Oh my god, Petrify connects on towards Luke. Low HP, but take a look at the outplay. They're helped by a boy. Luke with the flicker manages to escape, but man, oh man, this display of mechanics from the EXP laner from GEEK.
That was insane by Luke, but here you go, another fight.
Yeah, but the rush right pops. Jana QT will collect the Lord, no problem. Solo Aim, a little bit overextended. He gets taken down. 2 for 0 there, that turtle, and the kill. Orange Esports, they were caught here in the early game.
Absolutely, man. Wow, Luke, that was crazy. A boy did not use the cult altar despite Luke being so low. And I was about to say, hey man, Luke's gonna die here. He's gonna be taken down because of a boy's miscalculation, but it turns out it's all planned. That was brilliant calculation by a boy and Luke to outplay with that flicker. But back at it again here. If we take a look at the composition, Baloy.
My god, the rough waste connects and Solo Aim with 1 HP will not survive. Beloyski will take the kill. Subway though, you're trying to find a kill, but take a look at the dive's potential. The boy collecting another kill on towards Subway now, and this is looking bleak. 3 minutes in, they're almost behind 2,000 gold.
It's crazy. This is the typical GEEKFAM early game that we've come to expect nowadays. But with this Fredrin mid, oh wait a minute, that's a kill over. That's a good kill by Stormy, a good wild charge as well from Solo Aim to lock him down. But Subway on the Fredrin, so far not really able to find that good impact just yet, Gani.
I mean, orange buff was stolen. Now you can see here, action, altar pops. Neo trying to find the back lines. Now Luke trying to escape as well here with low HP, will not be able to though. Ambulance collecting the kill, a very important and crucial kill. 200 gold added on the gold lane for Orange.
Again, GEEKFAM are playing it a bit safer now, right? After that play was a bit too aggressive from GEEKFAM. They already got a 2,000 gold lead. They got a few picks on their hands. But again, it's typical GEEKFAM. They really like to just push the pace into the enemy jungle even when they have the lead. We saw this happen again yesterday against RRQ Senna, and we're seeing it here as well from GeekFam. I think they need to put a little bit more respect towards Orange Esports because Orange can definitely punish these little mistakes in the skirmishes.
It's going to be very interesting to see. Oh my god, Aloyski gets stunned up here. Kadita trying to escape, will not be able to. A solo aim picks up the kill. And now the turtle seems to be in the next agenda for both junglers now. Solo aim already. Both a boy and solo aim actually in that vicinity. Subway taking damage here. John IQT is on his way. Let's see. The turtle take. Who will win the retribution? And it will fall to the hands of John IQT now. A war will start as Subway will not survive this one. John IQT picking up the kill. Solo aim is next on the board as Stormy using the wings by wings, but Luke with the flicker stunned up under the turret will not find anything as Amelens finds the kill top side.
Another good objective take by GeekFam, and they are able to convert it now into that top side. Beloy is looking for Amelens, who doesn't have go away.
Oh my god, he needs to be careful. Petrify connects as well as there you go. Now you see him, now you don't. Amelens out for 13 seconds, but my god, Jana QT finds another kill in the jungles, catching solo aim off guard, and GeekFam, they're just stepping on the gas now, full throttle.
This is why Gusion is so prioritized here in the current meta, right? The amount of damage you do, especially when you get that first item Genius Wand, is insane. You literally can burst down the frontliners even if they have an Athena. Neo caught.
Uh-oh. Careful here, a lot of stunts, a lot of knockups, and Neo will be taken down. And take a look at the rotations here. Please note that Kadera has taken the turret top side, and now he is rotating bot side. But GeekFam, you're eyeing up that mid. Let's see, Orange Esports, can they defend this? Oh, Beloyski going for the kill, altered solo aim. Solo aim is a little bit caught, but it seems like now solo aim, Subway being the frontliners here, trying to do what he can, but John QT jumps in. This might be a mistake. Go alter, well-timed popped, and it seems like a disengage from GeekFam here.
All right, in the mid lane, Orange Esports are able to actually defend, but as we mentioned in the draft as well, in the team head-to-head for GeekFam and Orange Esports, this is the difference between GeekFam and Orange. Orange, they play heavily towards that gold lane, trying to gank and trying to give Amelens the advantage to snowball and to play around the lead around that gold lane. Meanwhile, GeekFam, they give space towards Shadera in a different way, right? They play on the opposite side of the map so that Shadera can have free space. So the team's acting as a distraction while Shadera goes and takes the turrets down below. In the team fights now, Shadera has scaled up. Amelens is actually behind 2 levels compared to Shadera, and I don't think Orange Esports will be able to contest any of the neutral objectives that are going to be spawning up in the next 3 minutes. What Orange need to do is look for a pickoff like this.
Yeah, Luke here though, is he the right target? He's too sustainable. Remember, he's on that Festival of Blood against Spellvamp, but now the mid side looks to be collapsed. And Orange Esports will not be able to defend that one now. Orange Esports still struggling to find an effective play, try to find an effective team fight. I guess the reason is GeekFam, they're always energized with Omne.
Absolutely. You guys can also get energized with Omne and live life your way and play your way to success with the Logitech G, the Aurora collection. Get yourself the best gaming gear with a classy style as well. Classy colors, man. GeekFam though, right now, it doesn't feel like they are, going for those crazy invades anymore. Like we mentioned, they really fixed that since the orange buff disaster tragedy for them, where Orange Esports were able to equalize a bit. Now they're playing it a bit safer. They're clearing out mid-wave. Subway, no.
Uh-oh, Subway will be deleted from the Land of Dawn. Now, we see with the call alter, they managed to fight another body. Subway and solo aim taken out of the map, so no frontliners for side of Orange Esports. This might be disaster. Orange Esports, will they be able to defend this one with a final blow? Neo trying to clear the ways, but again caught by 5 members there from GeekFam, and 3 members were down from that exchange, and my god, GeekFam showing a statement here in the first game.
Brilliant timing by Luke as well there, Usually on the Benedetta, that's what you want to do. You use the final blow and you instantly pop that eye for an eye as you escape or as you exit your final blow channeling, right? But there, Luke timed it so well to actually get the knockout strike down before Neo could use the eye for an eye. And technically now, for Orange Esports, if you're behind up against GEEKFAM's composition, this dive comp that can really just invade, you can practically say goodbye to a lot of your buffs if the neutral objectives isn't available for GEEKFAM. It's a free turtle. Like I mentioned, the next 3 minutes, starting from that 7-minute, will just be all a GEEKFAM if they keep on putting the pressure that they've been placing throughout the game so far.
It's going to be very interesting indeed. Oh, a boy here trying to face check there. Fine solo aim, but no commitments for a fight just yet. 8,000 gold here established, and we can see here from the items Kadera with a 204 stat. Hunter Strike, BOD, Malefic Roar, and it's just a full nasty build indeed. Meanwhile, on the other side, Amelens, only 2 items. So clearly, they are behind damage output and as well as defense taken as well. It's just 2 behind.
Look here though, on the bottom side, Luke just putting so much pressure on, and look at Jana, he's going for it.
Oh my god, Neo! With that Petrify will not be able to anything on the backup though. Feather Airstrike falls. One member here is in trouble, and that member is Jana QT. A very good play by that Neo, by that Benedetta, finding 2. And of course, this is gonna relieve off pressure for the side of Orange Esports. Outside will not be able to be taken down. GEEKFAM, that was an outplay. Orange Esports showing glimpses that they are here to not mess around.
Amazing outplay by Neo, but oh, another one by Neo!
My god, this guy just shows us that he also wants to be a part of that highlight reel. Neo, a very, very good display of mechanics.
You can't write your opponents off, man. This is something that GEEKFAM have struggled with against RRQ and now against Orange Esports. They get a massive lead and then they start overcommitting, overextending, mainly Luke and Jana. Jana, he just got taken down. He was 6-0. That's a massive bounty over to Orange Esports. And guess what? Amelens is getting a little bit more time now to actually scale back up to get to those item power spikes. Even though, if you take a look at it, Chadera is level 14. My god. What a lead, actually.
Yeah, still here, 7,000 gold lead. So, GEEKFAM though, with that exchange, they needed to be careful. They could not make the same mistake as they did in the next coming minutes. 40 seconds to the next Lord. So now, my expectations is perhaps GEEKFAM should just wait it out. And of course, Orange Esports here, again, capitalizing on the mistakes that GEEKFAM might make.
Both teams are going to have to play it slow once again. GEEKFAM especially. Well, I think especially Orange Esports, right? They need to just farm up for Amelens. Meanwhile, GEEKFAM could just... They're alright. They're comfortable playing this long game, this waiting game.
Yeah.
Because the waves are going to be pushing in towards their side. And obviously, they are going to be playing around this next objective that's going to be spawning. The Enhanced Lord in the 12th minute. 8 seconds for that. As you can see, slow push being built up by Beloy down below. Mid lane going to be shoved as well by Amelens to equalize that pressure. So GEEKFAM will not have the proper setup necessary to actually look for a full commitment on the Lord. They are, however, still going for it. Beloy gets chunked, but as I said, without the proper setup, they can't really be looking for these hasty objective takes.
I guess the time is now. GEEKFAM, with that information, Feather Airstrike has been popped, so they might look for a war. Let's see here, boy trying to pull solo aim. Is that the right target? But take a look at Beloyski finding Subway in the miss. Instead, the leading culture pops double kill for Kadera, and now it seems like GEEKFAM, they are angry. Triple kill, Maniac, and 1 by 1. Orange Esports, they have fallen. GEEKFAM, they might take this game. They might look for the Savage. Neo, final blow as a defense here, trying to escape the pressure. And GEEKFAM, they will not go for the manhunt. They instead push the mid.
It's a very good play by GEEKFAM. Luke just chasing Neo down so that he can't recall to clear out the waves. 5 seconds on Subway. Brock is back up. It doesn't seem like GEEKFAM can end here.
Yeah.
Maybe they might just wait for the Enhanced Lord to come through.
Let's see. Oh my god. So Luke was taken down here. It seems like Orange Esports, they have recovered. And now we are seeing that GEEKFAM and friends are pushing the mid side where the Lord is at. So let's see. GEEKFAM. 4 members though. Seems like looking at the rotation and positioning, it seems like they aren't able to manipulate the waves properly. Solo aim here getting chunked, but Feather Airstrike took over, and solo aim will be taken down. Immortal will be taken out from him, but my god, I might be wrong actually. He is still okay as of yet, trying to distract the members of GEEKFAM here, relieving off pressure. Kadera finally finding that godlike, but it bought enough time for Orange Esports to bounce back in the backside.
Uh-oh, that Feather Airstrike was popped in. That's the high ground strength that Orange Esports have gone already. GEEKFAM looking for another fight here as they have the man advantage. They can also just play it slow. Again, take that top side first. No real reason to go for anything too crazy this time around, Gani. And that's exactly what they do.
Yeah, it seems like now it's just 5v4, but solo aim will spawn very, very soon here. Top base turret should be the target by the side of GEEKFAM, but now Orange Esports, they have, I guess, defended this very, very well.
Not for long, right?
Oh my god, Wild Charge connecting onto Root. One Alter instantly popped as well. Feather Airstrike, but take a look at the damage dealt by Kadera. He gets one. Luke finds one as well, as one member will fall as well. Now 2 members left standing. Amla and Stormy trying to do what they can, as GEEKFAM will focus on the base, and GEEKFAM will find the first game for Indonesia.
GG to GEEKFAM, 1-0. Securing match point and the first game of this series up against Orange Esports.